What's up, everybody? I'm Rich G.
Jess Morris.
Jkid.
Welcome to 3820 Podcast once again. Yeah, we're back. Just want to see what's up with you guys. You know, since this is our first introduction into the podcast realm, I would say, or into the podcast world. I'm kind of late, but you know, just felt like we can come in here and share little stories and some of our opinions on.
Since we like to talk.
Yeah.
It's better late than never.
It's funny because we end up hanging out, and these conversations that we end up having just go for hours. And
crazy tangents.
Yeah, from one thing to the next, and then finally one day it just clicked, and I'm like, dude, we need to do a podcast. We really just need to put that stuff out there so people can hear. And if the people listen, people listen. If they don't, they don't. I think it's just cool that we can actually have a record for the future of whatever, you know,
so we can go back and see how we were thinking back then, exactly. And then we might have a different mind frame.
Because everyone changes even within a couple months. You know, your mind frame changes. Something happens. Different ideas are born from something that you had before.
Putting our foot in our mouths.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is. You know, and how we've grown. You know what I mean? Because the way I think today is not how I thought, 15, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? And it's a different day and age, I think. I mean, I grew up in the 90s. So,
Dang,
you know what I mean? 90s, full 90s, born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, 90s. So, it's different.
It's way different.
I hate on Instagram when they hit you with like a picture of like something that you remember, like that was just yesterday, and he'll be like, man, this was 19 years ago. How do you feel old yet? Yeah. It always says I hate it. And I'll be like, damn, that came out that long ago.
Well, I still feel like the 90s was like not that far away. Then I think about it, God damn, it was like the 90s.
Some things are real far. Fuck. Like Spaceballs.
Yo,
remember that movie?
Yeah, I love it.
It was dope, but that shit is old now. You're like, damn.
I love that movie. Alina, my daughter, is fiending on that movie.
Yeah.
Right now, dude. She loves that movie.
What came out my year? I mean, I was like born in when Star Wars 2 came out.
Oh, wow.
Was that like 1984, 85?
84.
Okay.
I was born when the first Star Wars.
Yeah.
I was born in 83, so I ain't
and now we got all these other Star Wars, man. They're just hot trash.
I think the last one I seen was when I don't even remember.
What, Force Awakens? 7?
Yeah, Force Awakens. I think that was the last one I seen.
Well, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
The Latino villain or what?
I just feel like he has to have some kind of an accent.
I know. He should have at least had a flannel, huh?
Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, he has a red lightsaber, right? Uh-huh. So, I mean, I'm like, he's like a blood, right? So you would think like he looks Mexican. He's wearing black. So you think he's
pants like the Zoot
right?
Shit.
So his name is, you got to give him some kind of Kylo Loren.
So you got to put a little
R. You got to roll the R's. Loren.
And then you name everybody else with an S at the end?
Yeah. Everybody. Han Solos. Yeah. And then Chewie, I don't even call him Chewbacca.
Oh, that's
Chewie.
Easy. He's already on deck.
Right? You know what I mean? So you got to have it. That's all Latinos.
Arturito.
Exactly. So anyways, yeah, that's...
George Lucas was in love with some Latinas, huh? That's
yeah. Yeah, so he was naming all those characters like that.
He's like, I got to change the name so it's not so obvious.
Let everybody know. Yeah. But, yeah, man, we just want the direction of the podcast. I mean, it's kind of loosely just conversations, convos, just chopping it up about, the past, the future, now.
We originally wanted to talk about the hustle all the time, right. Which we want to talk about,
which we will, and we will spring. So if you do hear that, a lot of the hustle getting thrown in there, that is exactly what all of us in this room have done for years. We've all had our 9-to-5s. We've all done our stuff, but we've always had a hustle. Everybody's had a hustle.
Found a way to make an extra little change.
Exactly, and that's what we're focused on. We focus on regular people, 9-to-5 people that work, grind it out, and have a story to tell. So that's the whole point of this podcast. It's really not a direction, one certain direction. We're going to, we're not talking about building a multi-million-dollar company. We're not talking about, how to fix your car. We're not talking about, there's a lot of all that is going to be involved in this podcast. But for the most part, it's just going to be a bunch of people grinding it out. You know what I mean? And if they're not, and they come on, and they just got some story to tell, then we're here to listen.
Highlighting everyday heroes.
Yeah.
We wanted to give people insight too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like maybe that's something you're thinking about, a hustle. You know,
Exactly.
So
And it's cool because you sit back and you think about all these people that are living 9 to 5, driving in their car next to you on the freeway, wherever you're at. There's people out there grinding when they get home. There's people out there working their 8-hour jobs, maybe even more, and still coming home and having a passion in something else and a passion in what they're doing. And that's what I want to focus on, you know, is the fact that we all do have some kind of passion for something else. If it's cars, if it's music, if it's, you know, if it's selling shit on Etsy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever, you know?
we should have some like makeup artists on here. We'll
Makeup
probably have
artists,
some.
yeah.
I have a boy that is a photographer on the side.
Exactly.
Want to show that hustle.
We
DJ
got
hustle.
Yeah, we got DJs, we got mechanics coming on, you know what I mean? We got people who've been in like the racing industry in the city, you know what I mean? And hopefully we'll be getting some artists in here, you know, anywhere from you know, rappers to singers to that type of stuff, you know, and you know, just chop it up, you know, and get a good insight of what this, you know, our city and other cities all over the world are exactly the same, you know what I mean? And get an insight to the regular dude who's grinding it out. The guy selling mixtapes out the back of his car. You know what I mean? He's grinding it.
They don't do that anymore.
Right?
Aging
That's,
ourselves again, bro.
They're selling USBs, dude.
that's what we need to talk
Come
about
on,
because the
bro.
world has changed.
Like,
They-
oh no, they're handing out flyers with. Oh, check out my SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, yeah.
Dude, it's funny, man. I was kicking back the other day at my nephew, and I was like talking about the, you know, the whole drama going on with, you know, some rappers right now. And I was like showing him some of the songs that they were battling it out. And I go, what do you listen to right now? And he said some crazy ass name. And I said, who's that dude? And he's like, oh, he's a SoundCloud rapper. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, you literally got tons of fans and you just rap on SoundCloud. You just put your music up on there and people listen to you. And it's like these people have a following, and I'm not even going to say don't have a deal, but are not even on the radio. Like,
That's good though.
it is good.
I think that's good.
But it's just amazing to me.
It's the new grassroots. It's the new underground. Per se.
Yeah. It's kind of like
It's
a mixtape.
not no underground.
It's kind of like a mixtape.
There's no underground to that
Well,
if you're online.
kinda.
Well, it's online. All right.
What
It's
the young
digital.
kids, the young kids think that's
digital
the
underground.
that's the underground. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because it ain't mainstream. It's you find them on these SoundClouds. You know.
So do you think that's because they think that they're finding somebody new
Yeah.
who's nobody else knows about?
Yeah, that's
like,
what I used to
like,
enjoy.
oh, I found this guy and nobody
Oh,
knows him.
Yeah.
I used to
the
love
new
it.
hotness. They're like, oh, this dude's dope.
I used to love that's what I used to love the most is I would find these artists that no one else has, and I would see like the shiny light, and I'd be like, man, this dude's art, you know, is dope, and no one knows. But then they blow up, then they change, and then you know, you
Music
start to lose it a little bit
Yeah,
because
you know,
it
you're
get
right.
too big.
Because
But
I remember the first time I heard Wes Khalifa was a mixtape you gave me
Yep.
his, and I was freaking blown away, dude.
followed them, man. I followed
Blown
Wiz. I followed
away.
Mac Miller when he was young. R.I.P.
Yeah.
I followed Mike Posner's mixtapes.
Yeah,
I used to
Logic.
love all Logic, man. Come
Yeah,
on,
man.
man. Logic. I was screaming it from the rooftops. I was like, this kid is dope,
yeah,
homie.
yeah, I remember that.
So, you know, I used to like him. There's even some SoundCloud, I mean, not SoundCloud, but like these artists that I found that just never made it. And I wonder what happened to them. Like, do you guys remember Chitty Bang?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some people just don't plateau. It's a trip, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a bunch. There's like a guy named XV. There's, you know, I can name off names all day, you know, but it was just a love for that. So I can see why people love these SoundCloud rappers, you know.
Yeah, because I think that's, you know, and that's funny because we had talked about that before, like, you know, and off the podcast, but
Off record.
off the record. But we had talked about people wanting to be a part, and every time, you know, when I do stuff, if people hit me up for like graphics or not a lot, but like little things like that, and they ask me about stuff, you know, I always tell them, like, you know what, you need to start whatever it is you're gonna do. You need to start it now and allow people to see the creative side of what you're doing now, because you're going to build this fan base, or these people are gonna go through the grind with you. And I think that's what a lot of it is. People want to be able to discover somebody and see the potential and see them grow, and they feel like they're part of that. You know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of it is. They feel like they want to attach themselves to something and be like, I knew this guy before he was big, and now look where he's at. And they feel like they have some kind of, I'm not going to say that they have a a stake in that, but they feel like they've went through that with them. You know what I mean?
Also, when they're not big, I feel like you feel they're more attainable. They're like there with you, like almost like a friend. You found a friend
It was a shared
to grow with
experience,
you,
yeah.
and then you see him big. You're like, oh, okay, he's big, and they seem further away now for some reason. You know, that's how I can explain it. It's like
because when they're starting out, it's like an average Joe. Like, oh, this dude, I can actually go to wherever and go meet this dude and chop it up with him, and then you see him grow and move up, and then eventually.
Yeah, you're never gonna. Yeah, you feel like you're never gonna be able to even see.
Yeah, like you can't meet Wiz now, but back in the day, it's a mixtape. You can go catch him at a little spot, and you might even get a flick with him.
The small little bar shows or stuff like that.
Yeah. So take a picture, post it on Instagram, start fronting like it's your homie.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Instagram life, flashing Instagram life.
Yeah.
Instagram life is
Dangerous.
separate from real life.
Like,
and that's 100%.
You're only seeing that one little glimpse into people's lives that they only put the positive shit on there.
Hey, people don't fool me anymore.
You know what I mean? Like,
people don't fool me anymore.
That's that small window to the big ass house. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you see.
I know. What happened to back in the day? You just had to, make sure if she was big or little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be like, hold up. All these pictures are just close up, cleavage. You're like, come on, girl. You ain't fooling me anymore, girl.
Why are every pictures you take from your arm above your head way far away?
Cleavaged up, makeup all done up. I'm like, come on. You ain't going to fool me now. But now they try to fool you with everything, boy.
Photoshop.
All kinds of apps for...
man. People are trying to live their best life on Instagram.
But
I'm living my best life.
They're living their best Instagram life because everything else, like,
that
they just fronting because they out there struggling or they're dealing with something, but they ain't posting that shit. They're just posting their best life. Motherfuckers going into debt just to show you their quote unquote best life.
We're talking about Ja Rule for some reason. That popped up in
that Fire Festival.
Yeah. Fire Festival.
Yeah, Fire. Oh yeah, that was really bad.
I don't really know too much.
Well,
I just,
from the little bits and pieces that I got from listening to the news and whatnot, it was this huge festival. Like, it was gonna be like these headlining artists like Blink-182 and Ja Rule and all these a bunch of artists.
Ja Rule was supposed to be there.
Yeah, he was supposed to be there and perform and everything. And it was supposed to be this huge festival on a private island, like gourmet chefs and private cabanas.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a 5-star type
and like
treat.
they were supposed to party with all these celebs too, right? That's how they promoted it.
The promotion of it was how expensive it was, right? It was like the thing was really, really expensive. So they went in with this high price raise, and people were like, damn, that's just a regular festival. Well, it's because of the tickets. It's because we're doing this, we're doing that. You're going to have your own cabana. You're going to have, servers. Chefs are going to be there. You know what I mean?
Hang out with Paris Hilton.
Yeah, all day. You're going to have artists there, and the artists aren't going to be off in some hotel. They're going to be around.
There too?
Yeah, they're on the island with us, and you'll be able. So basically, you're paying for this ticket to go to this island and basically listen to them play their music, but also be able to mingle and talk with the artists. So that was a really big push. And supposedly Ja Rule had invested in this, event.
He's an investor.
When they all went, they started
nothing.
It was nothing there. The people didn't have. There wasn't even a lot of water. There was no freaking food. There was like makeshift.
Everybody showed up already though.
No restrooms, dude.
No restrooms.
I saw like pictures of it. It was just like a cheap looking cabana, right? And then dogs like running around on the island,
dude.
bro.
It was really weird. I don't know if the dude did it so that he. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
How was he gonna get away with that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking in my brain right now. Like, I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Unless he just tried to buy these things and then he's like, "Fuck this."
Not unless he did put out this money and the people just didn't want to go through with it. Realize it was a bad deal, or realize that it wasn't going to work like he thought. Because think about it, right? I don't know how many days this festival was supposed to last. You're on a freaking island. There's no electricity. There's no nothing. So that means you have to bring generators. You have to bring freaking fuel. You have to bring all this stuff to make this work. You got gourmet chefs. They need kitchens. They need ovens. They need all this stuff. Where's all that going to come from? Where's electricity coming for the stage? Where's all this coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
You need a big power plant just to run this. And I think a lot of people probably initially said they were on board, but then when they started looking at the logistics of it, they realized, how the hell is this guy going to do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
How is
supposed to
this
be an acoustic show.
How is this even possible?
Yeah.
You can barely have a film crew go and film Naked and Afraid. You know what I mean? They're still bungled up somewhere and trying to charge their batteries on some shit.
Yeah.
How are you going to rock out a whole freaking weekend
She's tripping.
of
all exporting everything. That's
bringing
crazy.
everything in, getting all this stuff going? Like, it's
People
crazy.
went into debt for this, dude. Like taking out huge loans because the tickets were like $7-8 for like
one person.
Like one person, and that was general admission. And then there was like the bigger packages.
Yeah, like 20 racks for
like,
something crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And what was crazy is the people that were buying them were buying these tickets thinking that they were round trip tickets. Like they were going to go get their plane ride there and their boat ride or whatever there. And then
To get off the island.
to get off the island, it was all included. Come to find out that some of these tickets that the guy sold were just tickets to go to the island.
Yeah.
They weren't tickets to get off the island.
Yeah, I saw some people all pissed off.
People
man.
couldn't even, people didn't have no money. They didn't have no credit. They can't go to an ATM on a freaking island and get money. So people were stranded on this freaking island. You know what I mean? And oh my God, it was bad
It
news.
was straight
man.
up Survivor on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
It
that's
was. They
what
started eating people, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, but
Found
all
wild
for-
boars on that motherfucker.
all for the
grand.
shine, yeah,
All for the
all
grand.
for the
All for
shine,
the
dog.
grand.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted it.
And think about it, dude. All these people that saved all this money, took loans out for this $8,000 just to go to this place, to take pictures, just to act like they're flossing. For what, dude? You know what I mean? For what? At the end of the day, what you got some old ass pictures that are going to come up on your Instagram and say, "Don't you feel old?"
Yeah, that gram, man. That's what I'm telling you. People getting FOMO.
Yeah.
Dude. It's a trip, man. I don't know how. I don't know, and I don't. Okay, I don't want to say people are naive, but how do you not know? How do you not put two and two together that people aren't? That somebody's not paying a chick to be on a freaking island and on a ship and on a boat every single day of her life, in a bikini, in the sun.
Yeah, that's
with
like,
Louis bags and Prada and going to dinner at 5-star restaurants every single day for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, who's in who's paying for that? You know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of guys out here with money, but come on now, there ain't that many guys out there just throwing a bunch of cash at all these girls.
Yeah.
I heard the secret about Dubai, man, and those princes, and they be bringing them and then
Really?
sending them back. You know, I saw that. What
So what?
was
They
that?
just bring them over.
do what they want to do.
They have
I-
conversations.
I heard them, they make them do whatever they want. These guys just bring
And then
them
they just,
by,
like,
give
peace
them
out.
dough and send them on their way. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow,
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know.
that's what I heard.
That's word,
Yeah,
that's
word on the
word.
street.
That's just what I heard.
I heard these Dubai prince be having,
And-
mad dough, mad loot. They got a
They-
Ferrari land over there. They got crazy stuff over
Yeah,
there.
everybody there's got freaking
It's
expensive ass
all
cars.
money out there.
Yeah.
And people will do something strange for a little piece of change.
I saw something on the news. I don't know. Recently, it was like two chicks, and it was one, and she brought her friend, and they're these Instagram models that take
Right.
these pictures on boats and all that stuff, right? And then they find out that they were like almost like mules on this boat. Yeah, they got caught with like mad cocaine on them and all that
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
and now they're taking a fall. They're about to get like
They're
like
taking a huge L for
7,
this
10 years, something like that.
Wow.
For being mules.
They
yeah.
swallowed all this stuff or what?
I don't know the logistics about the whole thing. I just know they had it on the boat with them and all that stuff. So they're in trouble.
I heard
Oh,
it
I
was
got
going
you.
in orifices.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. And,
Are they packed it? Or I think
yeah,
it
they
was
were
in their
packed- they were in their
suitcase too and all that
suitcases, and they
stuff.
were-
Yeah.
packing it in
But
other
yeah.
places as well.
And just to get that Instagram life, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like, there's this meme. It's like some
That's so
old,
crazy.
old greasy dude, like big old beard, belly, just gutted out, old balding dude. They're like, this is who pays for all these Miami trips. This is who pays for all the
Yeah.
all,
the girls.
all the all these expensive trips that they don't ever take a picture with.
Yeah, but it's funny is I think that was part of her defense was like, I would just, wanted to live a high class life, and I had no way to do it. So,
Wow.
this
So now
it
it's
was
gonna-
a bad mistake. I just wanted to.
So now it's gonna be that's your defense on getting off is I was doing it for the gram.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I seen
Basically.
red. I was doing it from. I'm insane.
Yeah,
I'm allergic to
It
the
was-
Instagram.
I just, I did it. I wasn't thinking. I wanted the popularity, and it made me do it.
Wow.
Graham made me do it.
The gram made me do it.
Yeah.
All for the gram.
See, man, it's messing people
That's
up.
amazing
man.
to me, man. How, back in the days, man, when before all this shit, and I'm gonna sound like an old man, but
You're gonna sound like a hater.
I'm a hater. Hate.
If you have a difference of opinion from the kids, you're a straight up hater.
Your beard is weird.
Your beard is weird. yeah. Dictionary. Well, back in the days, man, you either you were stunting or you weren't. You know what I mean? Like either you saved your chips and bought yourself a little car, and it was ugly as hell, but you had a little sound system in there, and you was freaking feeling like you was on top of the world. Yeah. Nowadays, it's like I'm gonna Photoshop a car. I'm gonna borrow my friend's car. Yeah. Or I'm gonna go to a dealership or jump in or rent a car, and I'm gonna act like it's mine.
Yeah.
Stop me if I'm incorrect, but back in the day, you didn't want to stunt too hard though.
Like you get rolled up on.
Yeah, like I would. There was a certain level of of
how much you could do, how much you could
showboat on it.
Enough high shining before you got fucked.
And some people thought being on the low with it and having it was better than showing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just like, I'm cool. I don't need to be all in the limelight because those are the ones that do get aimed on.
Yeah.
Well, you got to realize too, though, back then there wasn't a way to connect to everybody you didn't know. You rolled around in your city, and you rolled around people that could touch you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you stunning, this dude can touch you. You know what I mean? Yeah. This dude's gonna follow you. This dude's gonna follow and take your car. This dude's gonna freaking rob your ass. And your social life was contained to how far you can drive and how far you roll to school or wherever it is you went to. So that was your social media, was as far as you could chill, as far either you were gonna drive or as far as you were gonna walk. So that was as far as this went. Now with Instagram, you're covering the whole world, and it's like you can be chilling in your pad with all this, stunting on all this money and acting like, and nobody will ever know who you are.
Yeah. They know you on there.
Yeah, they know you on there. You keep posting pictures with guns and whatever you want to do, and never even step outside.
You gotta keep up that Instagram persona.
Exactly. And from the outside looking in, all we do is see what you give us. And I think that's where these people go wrong, because these girls and guys, they just see their best life. I'm living my best life.
I love that song.
I love that song, dude.
Ain't got nothing for me. What does he say?
I'm just living my best life. Ain't got no time to mess around with you. I'm living my best life.
Yeah. You got it down, man.
But that's my new motto. I'm living my best life.
That's what it is.
But yeah, dude, I think this Instagram shit and Facebook shit.
We sound like old haters.
Yeah,
though.
but it's motherfuckers going into debt. Motherfuckers putting their lives in danger to impress people they don't fucking know.
Okay, to stop sounding like a hater that I just sounded like, there's the goods and the bads of social media, right? There's the good side of it, and then there's the bad side of it. And I think I was focusing more on the bad. Mm-hmm. But no, the social media is great. Social media is good. Promotion, on that, the hustle, all that stuff, you know what I mean? So there is a good and a bad to that, but it's just weird, man. It's so weird that the drama going on right now with, like, everybody knows the beef in the rap music right now is all been caused by social media. It's all been help fuel that flame, because now everybody wants it now. You did this. He said this about you. What are you going to say? Tomorrow you have to put something out. Tomorrow you have to say something. Oh, that dude talked about you. Why haven't you tweeted something? You know what I mean?
Because they're waiting for it.
It's everybody wants it now, and I think that's the time that we're in right now. Is like, okay, this is going to sound weird, but I remember back in the days, somebody had said to me, when I started like working and doing all this stuff, what are you working for? Oh, I'm working for buy me a car, and then eventually when you get older, you're like, I want to buy a house. But it's like, I want the house, right? $350,000, $500,000 house, because that's average right now, $500,000.
Right.
I want the big car, $60,000. I want a trailer. I want to be able to go to the desert or go to the beach with my jet skis. I want all this life that I see people have, right? And I want it now. And I'm only 25 years old. And it's like somebody told me, they said, people want what their parents worked their whole lives for, and they want it now. and it's not just this this generation. It's been generations forever. It's been that way because we see what we want and we don't want to take the time to get it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what social media comes to.
Making it worse.
They're making it worse because now they're seeing these 22-year-old girls, 19-year-old girls straight out of freaking high school acting like they're freaking balling. You know what I mean? And the girl who's working her ass off at Starbucks is like, where the hell am I going to get my break? Yeah. I'm working for this chump change, and these motherfuckers is out chilling on boats and in the freaking Bahamas. Like, what the hell am I doing wrong with my life? Yeah. You know what I mean? So I think that's this whole... It's like, I want
reality.
Yeah, I want what everybody else has, and I want it now. And it's like...
just throwing stuff off the axis.
Man. Yeah, man. And everybody's doing what they got to do to get it, you know? And if it's taking drugs, you know what I mean? Yeah. People are doing what they got to do to get it. It's sad, bro.
It's again, trying to impress people you don't know, trying to live like you grew up with money, or you're trying to live like you just won the lotto when you're making $10 an hour.
Yeah, or you don't even have a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotta stuff drugs in your butthole.
Stuff it.
Gotta put it in your prison wallet.
Your prison wallet.
Oh, man. But yeah. Anyways, I mean, we can go on forever about social media.
Even with social media, there's positive things. Connect with old friends, connect with family you haven't seen.
I don't want to do any of that. If I'm not chopping it up with you now, if you don't have my phone number, you can't get a hold of me right now. I do not want to talk to you.
I know what you mean by that. But
come on, man.
Straight up. I don't even have Facebook, dude. Come on, because I don't want people.
You got to promote the podcast, man.
I don't want people clicking in saying, "Hey, didn't I go to high school with you?" Hell nah.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
You know what sucks now is they connect you if you just go on there, dude. Yeah, it's a trip, bro. Name, yeah. So like I see people from like my high school. I don't talk to them, but all of a sudden they're your what are they, recommended friends? Yeah. Like how do you know it's my recommended friend? You know what I mean? Don't put my face on there. But yeah, I get these random people I ain't seen in forever trying to add me. I'm like, damn, man, I don't really want you to know what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean?
Like I think like people see me as a recommend. Fuck this motherfucker.
From back in the day or something.
Yeah, no, I don't even.
Yeah, they'll find you, man. Yeah, like they find you now easily.
Even Instagram's doing that shit too. Like,
yeah, they do that recommended shit. Yeah.
Like, well, it's the same company, but still.
Like, and I don't know if it's the way that they're linking it with your friends has a friend, has a friend, has a friend. And they're like, oh, well, all these people.
We can meet up every weekend.
Oh, they're all mutual friends.
Is that all right with you?
We can be friends. Yeah. That was a good segue there, Jeff.
Yeah, damn.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know, dude. That shit is just.
That's their algorithm, man.
It is. And I just don't, that's how I feel. If I don't chop it up with you now, if I don't reach out to you, you don't have my personal phone number.
If we haven't stayed in constant contact, there's a reason why.
Yeah. Not that there's a reason why, but it's
because we grew apart. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason you grew apart from.
I mean, I could end up running into an old friend eventually and then become homies again. But I mean, obviously, if I didn't keep in contact with you,
it's because I don't like you.
It's because you're not my friend.
We're not besties.
No, but I don't even think they want to add me anymore. I turned into the person I would clown on. I'm like, man, I don't want to see so many pictures of your kid. And now every picture of me is with my kid, so I can see why people put pictures with their kid, man. I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? I think my daughter is beautiful. My pictures is her. You know what I'm saying? But I would always be there. I'm like, damn, man, another picture of your kid. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Come on, bro. Oh, I don't do it all the time, though. I'll give you one every week or something, every other week. But it's gonna be with my daughter though.
You go see it.
You gonna see her. You don't want to add me, man. You gonna add me and be like, I'm gonna unfollow this guy.
Like, yeah, what happened to Jess, man?
Yeah, come on, bro. You ain't got no girls on there anymore. Come on, man.
You used to pose with the vodka. Now you pose with your daughter. Come on, dog.
Yeah, that's me, man. But the creepy shit is when you talk about something and then it pops in the ad, bro. How is that happening?
Dude,
is it my mic?
Your phone is on. And and I'm going to sound stupid because it's always like this on the internet. You hear about everybody's like, it says that. And when you freaking log in or when you sign in, you just push agree. It's all in there. But it is. Once you say you download, when you get a new phone or whatever, and you download Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
You'll say, we would like to link up with your pictures. Yeah, okay. We would like to link up with your mic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we access your
Can we
camera?
access your
Can we
device?
access your mic?
Your microphone. And
Okay.
you say yes. Now, in that is they're able to turn your microphone on and listen to what
That's
the hell you
bullshit.
have going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It'll listen for trigger words.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what it all
You can
is
say
now.
flashlight, and then boom, it's on my phone. It's here.
Watch you
Flashlight.
you gonna get
Flashlight.
homie like,
Yeah.
well, oh shit!
What the hell? Ask for
swear.
flashlight.
I swear it wasn't
Escorts.
me.
I swear I didn't Google that.
It's not mine.
Nah.
Austin Powers.
All right. So answer me this then. While I'm at work
Right.
on my work phone,
Right.
you know, this is allegedly. Sometimes I might, you know, look on Target or something,
Right.
or you know, in fact, I think I looked up shoes, like on Nike or something. Boom.
Still buying Nikes.
On my Instagram,
On your personal Instagram.
my personal Instagram, it's an ad for some Nikes, like the Nike.com. So how does that happen on my work?
phone.
No, work computer. Yeah. I don't know how that's happening. In fact, yeah. I
Are
looked
you
up, like,
logged into your
nothing?
email
I'm
or
not
anything?
into anything. Like I don't put anything in there. I don't know how that's happening, but something is happening.
Because they communicate.
No,
How?
because your camera's on.
I put my phone upside down. Sometimes it's in my pocket.
It's radio waves, dog.
Nah,
the phone can
something's
hear
up,
stuff we
dude.
can't
Something
hear.
is
Something's
up.
weird, bro.
Yeah. And that's a secure line, you know.
Yeah, especially like with my work too, right? We were able to look at YouTube, right? But there's some sites, you know, that we can't access or certain things, you know. Sometimes our YouTube won't even work, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like totally cautious about that. Like even when I type into search, or I just kind of just always go back to YouTube and just stuff just keeps coming up and coming up, and then I'll see something like crazy shit on my shit, and I'm like, oh, refresh, like, oh, let me get out of that, you know what I mean? Because you never know, you know what I mean? Like this is on another server or whatever, but
Right.
dude, that's weird,
Yeah,
bro.
it's weird, dude.
That's weird that you Googled something in a different computer and it's coming up on your phone, and you didn't even talk, or you didn't even talk out loud
No,
about it.
didn't even talk. Just searched. So yeah, just to let you guys know, it's out there.
It's that
fucking
AI.
Something is going
Fucking
on.
Mark Zuckerberg is a motherfucker, boy.
It's the AI,
Yeah.
dog. They're going to take
They
over the
see it
world.
all. You know, I ain't doing no dirt, so I'll be all right. But just a heads up, if your hustle's dirty,
Yeah,
these
man.
iPhones, man, you might want to go back to the
watch
flip
out.
phone, baby.
Hell yeah.
Bring that
Just
flip
go back
phone
to that
back.
pager. Find yourself
Get
a public
yourself
phone somewhere.
Two-way pager.
Get yourself a burner, baby. Get
Yeah.
yourself a burner. Get
Part of the hustle. That's part of the hustle.
Get yourself 50 cents and go find a public phone somewhere.
Get on that.
What's
Get on
that?
that cricket.
Yeah, get that. What's the other one? What's the other one?
Boost mobile.
Boost.
Boost,
Yeah, get
yeah.
that
Get that
boost,
Boost
baby.
mobile,
Walkie-talkie it up.
The old Nextels. Get that chirp.
hell yeah, be chirping. Chirp, chirp. That was the shit. I had one. I love that.
For people that went to TJ a lot.
Nah, dude, that was just for anybody, bro.
Nah, people in TJ love that.
Well, yeah.
You'd hear that?
Yeah, that.
I used to get mad because people would like, you could either, there was a button you push that made a ringtone, like I'm trying to call you.
Yeah.
And then there was one where they would just automatically push the button and it would just ring. And my buddy used to do that shit to me all the time. He would just go cling. And I'm like, dude, fucking ring the thing. Don't just like
Ring the
chime
thing.
in like, yo, what up? Like I'm freaking chilling talking to somebody. Hey, what's up? Hey, yo, what up?
Oh,
in my
it
pocket.
just
Like,
talks to you?
what the hell, bro? Freaking
Just break in like
alert
nothing.
me, bro. Alert me.
first. Yeah. Alert me first.
I'm in church, bro. Come on now.
That'd be funny.
Like,
Start
I'm
saying,
in
where's
the
the
meeting, dog."
unicorns?
But dude,
Pelvic
it's
thrust.
funny.
You're in church?
I don't think it would say anything, but it would do like you were actually talking, like that chirp, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the hell, man?
Yeah,
Like,
it'd break through.
yeah,
Like,
no, ring it, like, you know, freaking send the alert that you want to talk, and then I'll answer back.
They got to bring back when you call somebody and they can play a song.
oh, dude. The
that
ringback
was
tones?
Ring-
Ringback tones.
Yeah.
You called, you'd be like listening to some song real quick.
While you're
It'd be
waiting.
Yeah. Listening to some
You know what's
112
crazy
or
is
something.
remember back in the days you couldn't use real songs, so they made songs that sounded like that.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Like they
Because
like,
back,
Oh,
in
back
the
in the
days
day.
you couldn't get
Oh,
the
you can
rights
make
to
it.
them. No, you couldn't get the rights to them. So a lot of them, T-Mobile or whoever it was, had their own songs, but they sounded like the new songs, but they're just like their own
But
versions
I
of them.
I remember I had a Nokia and there was a music thing.
you-
Remember, and you can push the buttons and then they would tell
It's
you
like,
which button to
doo-doo-doo-doo.
press.
Yeah.
Oh, to
Remember?
make the song.
Yeah, to make that
that's
beat
right.
with that. So like they
Yeah.
kind of give you like which
The
numbers.
code,
like, we
the
put
cheat code.
213, 213, and it'd be
And-
like
you know,
Peaches and Cream playing or something.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was just a little, fake tune, but it sounded like
It was all like
32-bit
like
sounding.
keyboard music.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah,
The other
yeah.
day, we were looking to go somewhere, and my oldest daughter was like, "Well, I'll just Yelp or find somewhere for us to eat." And I told her, and I like laughed because she's young, and I was like, "Call 411. We'll find out where it's at." She's like, "What? Like, what the hell is that?" I'm like, "Does that even exist anymore?"
I don't know. Let's call it.
We should.
You know,
we should call it.
what we used to call it all the time, but it doesn't exist anymore. The time
Party
lady.
line? Oh,
The time lady, dog.
At the tone, the time will be.
Yeah, shit,
Yeah,
that doesn't
like
exist
when you had
anymore?
to like set a clock, you're like, all right,
Yeah.
what exact time is it?
That's
you call
right.
her
You
and be like,
called her, and 32 seconds. Yeah, I remember that.
Man, everybody got a cell phone now, man.
No, but that's what
but
we're
I'm
saying.
just
That
saying,
back
yeah,
in
that
the
don't
day,
exist
that
no
was.
more. Dog.
At the tone, the time will be. Who did that on the song? Oh, that was sitting in the park
Ja Rule.
with
Oh, it's
Sitting
not DJ.
No,
in
MC.
the park, waiting
No, it's
for-
High C.
High C.
Yeah.
In the beginning of that song, is he gets up and it says, "At the tone, the time will be," and he says, "Jumped up in whatever, got dressed." But yeah, that's how you know it's from
How does it
old
go?
school.
Oh, yeah.
Jumped up in something.
You know the other lyrics, but don't know that. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Living my best life.
Living my best life because I'm living my best life. Got no time to mess around with you.
Does
I'm living my
411
best
still
life.
exist?
Who?
Call it, Jay.
411?
Yeah.
Let's find out. 411 probably does not exist. I'm assuming
You're
it
gonna
does.
get the doo-doo.
Just put it on speaker.
I don't know something. Well, I don't know what it was, but I saw like an Instagram thing where you say something to your phone.
Welcome to Sprint 411. For English, press 1 or stay on the line. Para español, oprima el número 2.
I guess it does exist,
Damn, they're sending you straight to an operator.
but it's the
Only Sprint.
it's,
Oh yeah. I think 401 is for like
Whatever cell
AT&T.
phone.
I got
Yeah.
AT&T.
yeah, your cell phone.
Yeah, I can do that actually.
Oh yeah.
That's
so your
right.
cell phone.
'Cause-
I think I can
Carrier.
I think I can
Yeah.
pay doing 411. I think.
Well, I probably got charged for that. Now that I think about it.
Why?
Now that
Nah.
I think about that, I
Why?
probably did because I think
You
I
needed
think,
help.
No, yeah, I think that you're not supposed to use that. That's like a charge or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I just got charged for 411.
Ain't that?
I don't know what I
So
did.
donate money so I can pay my bill for my 411 call
To prove something still
to
works.
prove something still
If you
works.
say like, Siri 408 or something, I forgot what it was. It starts calling like 911 in 3 seconds. Have you
What
done
the
that before?
wow.
No, dude, I ain't calling
Yeah.
911, bro.
It was a meme, and it showed like somebody like saying it, and then they like blow water out of their nose and stuff because they said it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I did it, and it does that. So do not do that. I don't know what number it is.
Oh, but it's a certain
It's a joke.
code.
Yeah, you say Siri like 108 or something, and then it goes 3, 2, 1, and it's gonna call an emergency. You have to hurry up and
What?
cancel
Cancel
it
it
out.
out?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably some. Did you
Maybe you fell or something, huh?
Yeah, or
Or you're
somebody's
getting attacked or something.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Because I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that if you go to your ATM machine and you punch in your ATM number backwards,
That helps.
that'll automatically alert the police.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Yeah, that
I've heard
I don't
that,
know.
and
I
I've
don't know how
also-
true
I've
that is.
also heard that's
educational.
just a rumor out.
They should do that.
I don't know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't know if it's rumor or true. I
They
ain't
should
gonna
make
try
you do
it.
one letter though.
But I'm saying like that's pretty cool because someone's trying to rob your ass. You put in your number and be like, oh shit, I forgot my number. And
You
then
should
you
just
try to put in your number.
0, real quick.
No, but he's gonna know you're pushing 0. You know what I'm saying? So if you put in
Abort,
your number,
abort. My
But then
name-
think about it, right? Whatever. I don't know what your number is.
What
but,
if it's an
but do you
extravagant
really
number?
think you can dial your number backwards
No.
when someone has a gun to you?
The blood.
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. They should make it all right. 4, 3, 2, 1, real quick or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Because I can't think of mine like backwards real quick. I can. I'm
Yeah.
really well versed with numbers and and arithmetic and
I'm like, shit.
arithmetic and geometry,
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the guy.
algebra.
I'm gonna look at the guy who's holding me up. Hey, what are those numbers backwards? bro? Give me a
Just do it
second.
backwards real quick.
Give me a
All you-
second, bro.
Be like, hey, dog, you got a pen? I got to write something down real quick.
Now hold up. Do not take our word for this. People are going to be doing this in emergency,
I know.
and all it's going to say is incorrect PIN code.
And take your card.
Kick your card back. These motherfuckers took
take
your
your
card. I'm
card,
out,
yeah.
bro. I got your card now.
Oh man.
They told me on the podcast that you do it backwards.
No.
We do not know if that works.
It's not a proven fact.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is allegedly.
No one on the
Please do not
podcast is going to
attempt
go try
this.
it. We don't fact check.
Yeah, we don't fact check here. So, yeah, please do not try to attempt this on your own, at your own risk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your own risk.
Don't email us whether you got robbed because you couldn't give the right amount of money.
Man.
Because your card got eaten by the ATM because they thought you were fucking around.
Trying to punch your number in backwards.
Hey, but talking about fronting on Instagram though. Another thing, I'm just bringing it back, but I watched like a 2020 the other day, and this dude, he was like some like drama dude, you know what I mean? He looked like a mad weenie dude, like he was into like acting and stuff, and he ended up killing his upstairs neighbor, like he like reeled him in to be a homie. Killed him. He was a military dude, like a veteran. Oh, shit. He was still kind of young, but he saved like $62 because I think he got hurt or something. He had $62,000 in his account.
$62? I'm like,
$62,000. I mean,
that's like, that's
62.
The military ain't doing them right.
That's doing them wrong.
They're doing them dirty, dog. Hey, help out the veterans if they only get $62.
He just got a splinter.
But he got a disability leave for $62.
Killed this dude because he couldn't afford. He wanted to get married and he couldn't afford his wedding and honeymoon.
So he killed this dude to take his money.
Killed this dude, homie. And then he also will to cover up his tracks. Called his girl, like got his cell phone and was like texting his girlfriend to come to his house because they're like in the same apartment complex. And he kills this girl and makes it look like he wanted to pretend like he had raped her, killed her, and then he disappeared or something. You know what I'm saying?
So he tried to make it like a murder-suicide type shit?
Nah, because they didn't find it, dude. He ended up he had to like take him to where he buried him. You know what I mean? And he had like cut off his head.
So
and
he
stuff
made it look
no
like
reason.
the boyfriend killed the chick.
He was a military dude that probably had like PTSD.
Yeah.
Probably raped her and killed her. But like his DNA he was just stupid. He was just very stupid.
And
but all this for the front. You know what I mean?
All this so he can take his chick.
Yeah, so they can post the pretty wedding
pictures.
Gosh.
How could you be at your wedding getting married knowing that you just killed some people for their money?
Yeah,
I mean, people.
It didn't get to that far. In fact, they arrested him at his bachelor party.
That's what he gets for being a dumbass.
Yeah, but like after he had killed the dude and like I think he had cut his head off. I don't know. He just did a lot of overkill to bury him, and then he showed back up at a after party for his like show, like he did like some type of theater. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
It was just
with only $62.
$62 from the military, boy.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of
$62K,
like weird news stories, y'all heard about the Dine and Dasher?
There's a
This
Dine and
dude
Dasher?
was meeting chicks on like all these dating websites and apps and shit.
And dashes on him.
No, he would go order like this expensive ass meal for himself first. He'd eat,
and it did.
They'd get there. He'd order again. They'd order, and then he'd fucking bounce on them.
Smart. That's smart.
He did it to like a gang of chicks. Now this dude's like gonna do time.
What?
For that?
Like they're suing him. Like he's gonna do time.
The girls are suing him? Oh my
I think he can get out of that.
All he has to say is, I did it for the gram.
And like a lot of dudes are like, yo, females do this shit all the time.
Yeah, they
Why
do.
the fuck?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
he's doing it for the men's.
Yeah, I don't.
That's true, man. Because they go there, they eat, and they be like, we're just friends, right? You know we're just friends after I just ate this fucking $2,500 worth of your shit.
They got you on their phone as free meal.
Real talk. I know a girl. I have a home girl. I'm not gonna put her name out there, but
put her name out there. Don't
My home girl. She goes on dates
just to eat,
and she says, like she wants to eat. You know what I mean? Like I want to go out to a nice dinner. But granted, if the dude's cute and goes somewhere, that's cool. But she already knows that she's going because she wants to go out and eat that night. You know what I'm saying? So it
really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. She's still gonna have a good time and eat dinner, even if she doesn't like the dude. So she was like, I don't have anything to do tonight. I want to go out to eat. I'm gonna get on this Tinder thing. So she is kind of using them for their dinner. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weak.
That's hella weak, bro.
Yeah, but she ain't the only one. But some of these dudes come just to be some horn dogs, though. Yeah. So it's like they kind of set themselves up.
These apps are for.
There's a lot of those apps that are just that's all they're there for. So I'm gonna go buy you dinner. We're gonna go home and smash.
They're using each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's service for service.
Yeah. But if you only have 62,
there's some mad purpose. There's mad purpose.
You ain't doing shit if you only got 62.
Come on, man! You're getting me with the 62, bro. If he had just typed in his code backwards, he would have been good.
Right?
3805.
He would have $62. That'll buy you.
Straight.
Yeah, you'd have a nice.
If the dude who killed him
would
have known that he only had $62.
Yeah, $62K.
Oh my gosh, man! No disrespect to the families. I'm sorry, but dude, this is life, man.
internet
life is crazy.
different, man.
It is,
It's
man, because
different.
we're living the best life. No, we're trying to live. That's why I think this AI shit is gonna fucking blow the fuck up. Because
AI is gonna take over the world, dog.
Because people are gonna be able just to put on this thing and be whoever they want.
You're talking about. It's not AI, right? You're talking about when
Oh,
they
you
put
mean
on.
virtual reality?
Oh yeah,
Not virtual reality. There's also augmented reality.
Augmented
there you go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking
So
about.
you're kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I you saw the? Did you listen to the Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Joe
Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, boy. Joe Rogan podcast.
Trying to give him an accent, just like
Yeah, you know Joe Rogan.
just
Joe
like Kylo
Rogan?
Ren.
Is that Joe Rogan's twin brother?
I was watching Seinfeld. But
Did you actually? There's a
Put some
video
tussin on it.
that someone edited. It's Joe Rogan interviewing Joe Rogan.
I bet that was pretty funny.
that's cool.
That's just fucking hilarious.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, he brought on Elon Musk. You saw that one?
Oh,
That-
dude,
that
I
video?
freaking watched
yeah.
that shit.
And he's talking about people are cyborgs already.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
we're so dependent. It's kind of like it's part of you now.
You know
the
what's
cell
crazy,
phone.
man, is just looking at that interview and seeing that Elon Musk just freaking thinking, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Huh?
It's
He's like a little
crazy,
thinker,
dude.
huh?
Just to like, he's like taking in everything Joe asks him, and then he really
Processes
sits
it?
back, processes it, and gives an answer. Like, really does just kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like really trippy to see that somebody
Like
with
he just doesn't.
his intelligence.
Yeah.
and he sees things differently. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even that thought. Who would have thought? Like, I think we're like cyborgs. Because we're so dependent on this and stuff like it. A lot of the stuff he was saying.
The
was
connection
very
to it isn't
a
as
different
fast
view.
as it says in the movies. You know how cyborgs are. Like we have a piece of electronic stuck to us. The
not
connection
attached
isn't as
to us.
fast, but it's still there.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what we
Close.
depend on, and we rely on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that guy,
Just makes you
man,
think.
Did you guys see the backlash from that interview?
because he was smoking weed.
Yeah, but Demi Lovato can OD on heroin, but she's a hero.
Is she here?
Is she a hero? Who says
She's
she's
so
a hero?
brave, and oh my
Who
god,
says she's a hero?
She's brave.
How is she brave?
I don't know.
Well, I heard she only got $62 too.
Man, you guys are letting that one go, man.
Title of the
damn
episode:
it.
$62.
Yeah. Title $62.
Yeah, man.
All right. If we since the podcast is about the hustle, what's one thing that you've done recently to hustle or barter or to obtain something
Barter?
you wanted?
Barter.
Like trade?
Yeah.
We know.
Something.
I don't know. What do you do? Where do you trade that on now? Just Craigslist or something?
Yeah. There's Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace.
Well, I just
I go on forums and shit like that.
well, my little hustle was the company I work for. The owner of it owns a bunch of other companies, and they got a inflatable what is it, a paddleboard. So I ended up doing a video for him, and like recorded it for him, did this whole thing so you can put it on YouTube, whatever, and just got paid. Just got paid for that. It's my hustle. That's it. What about you?
Well, since
Since she's asking.
since I asked.
Since I asked.
No, I'm building my car.
Right.
I'm in the cars. I'm making it look better than it is, and bringing it to my style. I just traded one of my Star Wars helmets for a set of wheels. The dude was selling them. Asked him how much he wanted for them. I told him, hey, let me try to sell some helmets or one of my helmets, and I'll get back to you. He's like, what kind of helmets? Told him, he's like, you want to do a straight up trade? So got a brand new set of 18-inch wheels for a Star Wars helmet.
What kind of helmet?
The Clone Trooper.
That's not bad. But still.
I was willing to let go of my my Inferno TIE Pilot.
So Josh is that guy when you're typing your ad on Craigslist and you say firm price, no tattoo trades, no Star Wars helmet trades.
Yeah. Now you got to be specific.
You gotta be specific on what you're trading.
Yeah. Well, this week I had traded a mechanic dollars for a starter to be put in there, and then after that. And then after that starter got put in, more things started to fall
To
apart
go
in
back.
my
So now
my
there's more
vehicle.
trading gonna happen.
So there's more trading going to be happening. I don't think they're down with the bartering part, but
You never know.
they're definitely after
Depends on what mechanic you go to.
Hopefully you got your ATM numbers correct.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. After monetary values.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, yeah, being a mechanic is a pretty good hustle for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially for an expensive car. It's a pretty good hustle.
Because I don't want to go into that car and, pull shit apart. I don't want to do it.
You hear the click, click, click when you hit this.
Oh,
turn
man.
the key.
Yeah, man. So,
That's
mechanics, man.
They make their money, man.
Hell yeah.
That's a good
They get
hustle.
you.
If you can do it, do
They
it.
get you. Either way, brother. Our warranty used to always be 10 minutes, 2 inches.
What? I don't even know what that means. What?
Our warranty after the vehicle was finished was 10 minutes or 2 inches. If you go past that, brother, the warranty's valid. That's it, brother. That's all you get.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
You got 10 minutes to come back. Or if
Or
you move
2
the car
inches.
2 inches.
If bitch moves 2 inches, warranty's done, brother.
It's done. That's funny.
That's how much we guarantee our work.
Yeah, damn mechanics, man.
But dude, even mechanics nowadays, like everything's electronic, dude. Like there's no more of that old school.
And that's where the value of it goes up, right? That's where you sit back and people are like, dude, fucking mechanics so fucking expensive. You got to think about how much is invested in these mechanics that they have to invest in tools and all that just to be able to look at your damn car.
Yeah.
The lift,
You know
and
what I
all
mean?
that stuff.
Not just
Yeah,
that, but just the code reader, dude, just to read. Because nowadays, back in the days, I'm having some problem with my starter, with my alternator. Motherfuckers would just get a light, start freaking poking around for power. You do that now, dude. You fry something, car don't start, everything's screwed. You fry the freaking computer, $1,600 later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't do that no more. Now you have to plug into OBD2 and you have to actually read the freaking code, find out what's going on, see what's going on in the engine. The thing will tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
And those machines, I mean, even one from freaking AutoZone is like $350. You can get cheap ass ones on Amazon, but they don't read everything.
You can get them on the Wish app, but
Yeah,
I'm not going to guarantee it's
Or
gonna
you
work.
can just type in what's wrong with your car on YouTube and then just watch videos.
That is true. Or your
YouTube
pin code
mechanic.
backwards. You get it.
You gotta give a mechanic $62.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be $62.
Hell no.
Hell no. That guy's going. That dude's planning to go on a trip.
Yeah, they want to stunt for the gram.
Yeah, they want to
Yeah.
stuff for the gram
So
because
they
his girl is at home waiting.
Oh,
for
just
that
a
check.
starter. That's all you need. Oh, okay.
Everything's $600.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what
The
else
part
is
is
wrong
the
with
part
this
is
bad
cheap,
boy.
but the labor is $600.
The bearing is only $6.
So you want to put it
It's
in
a
yourself?
$600 job, though.
$6 including shipping. It's gonna cost about $600 to put it in. Labor's a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Well, let's wrap this up. Appreciate everybody for being here. We'll be doing more of these in the future. Hopefully, we get some people on here to interview. And but that's it, brother. I'm Rich G.
Jess Morris.
Peace out.
Things that I observe, hey yo, things that I observe when I smoke herb and drink a lot of drink. See a girl, I miss the love, but yeah, Shabba ranks. Gorgeous girls all in my face, and y'all be tripping ankle brace. I ain't trying to hate, but what these wet panties insinuate. Damn, tons of safe sex and empty beer cans. Promiscuous hoes on their knees like Lieutenant Dan. My girl is a ball player, yours is Greg Ostertag. Sending naked pics to my phone while I'm in the lab. Speaking of which, I would like a peach pleasure from Jamba Juice.